So welcome. On tonight's episode, we are going to do just a homebrew update. We're not going to do a style tasting. We're not talking about any breweries. Well, not any official breweries.
Yeah.
You know, just
it might come up.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Might come up, yeah.
We always talk about it, but just stuff that we've been brewing. So, and the reasons why and how they're going.
Yeah, I mean, primarily we've been doing a lot of talking about other breweries, and we haven't touched on it. So I just thought it'd be nice, or we thought it'd be nice to update it. So
yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
So.
And as a bonus, all the recipes will be available in the show notes. We'll have links to our website where you can get them.
Yep. Yeah, they're pretty simple. So
okay. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first beer we're going to try is my Sweet Mutt. It's a honey nut brown. The beer's named after my dog. Now, I actually posted a raspberry version of this on the website, and this is without the raspberry. So I want to say first off that I brewed this batch with WLP 001, and I think I prefer the British ale yeast more. I think you get more malt flavor out of it.
Yeah, I didn't know you used different yeast.
Yeah, I've used Kvike.
No.
California ale yeast, the 001, and I've also used the British ale, and the British ale's been my favorite so far.
Yeah. I don't remember when did you do the Kvike?
The very first batch I had.
Oh.
Remember the one, because the one for the wedding I brewed, that was California ale or British yeast.
Yep.
Yeah. It usually depends on what a lot of times I'll use this beer as my base beer to create a yeast cake for a bigger beer. So it depends on what the bigger beer needs.
I recommend Malt and chocolate.
Alexa, mind your business.
And she was going to play cake.
Oh, they're great.
One of the few places that Mike and I disagree about something. Man. So to be fair, I've had different variations of this, and it's every time I'm just blown away. It's just great beer.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
So you said so we were talking about it before. So you said it was a honey nut brown. I know it's you're just kind of putting it somewhere. You don't actually. So what do you actually add honey, or is it just?
Yeah, I do. So the recipe is basically let's see here, 8 pounds, 13 ounces of pale malt, and I'm sorry, this is for a 5.5 gallon batch. Okay, so it's 8 pounds, 13 ounces of 2-row. 4.3 ounces of biscuit malt, 4.3 ounces of chocolate malt, 4.3 ounces of special B, and 4.3 ounces of special roast. It takes 1.09 ounces of cluster at about 7% in the boil, 60-minute addition. And then it gets 1 pound, 1.7 ounces of honey at flame out.
Okay. I don't know what it is, but tonight it's just the honey is just really there.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it's boy. I mean, the honey is just really. It's not dominating. I don't want to say that, but it's just I'm really noticing it, and it's delicious.
Yeah, and like I said, I think the British yeast brings out more of the chocolate flavor, and sometimes I get more chocolate, and that could have a lot to do with how fresh the grain is, or something along those lines. But
I can see that.
It ages pretty well too. I think one time I tried to make it, so it's named after a black lab that we had, and I tried to make it black rather than brown, and I added a little too much black patent, and it came out really kind of astringent, and I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
But this is the original, nice and brown. So. And in our new, I wasn't sure if it would come out carbed. We got Costco had some thermoflasks on sale. Is it thermo? Yeah, thermo flask. And great for transporting beer.
Yeah, they were great. Yeah. It was the guinea pig a couple weeks ago. I brought something when we were brewing. I brought some home and A-okay.
Yeah, there's some guys from the brew club that bring it around in these, and it's 24 ounces. That's, glass and a half or so, and that's about perfect.
Yeah.
I just learned that the Stanley thermoses, the old ones that your dad carried or whatever, I've got 2 of them, and they're a quart each. So 32 ounces, it's basically a growler.
Really?
Or, I'm sorry, a crowler.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, because I got one of those sitting upstairs as well.
So that'd be good.
Yeah.
So I should grab the extra set of glasses. You want to talk about your beer?
Yeah, I suppose. Not a whole lot to say. Let me grab you that. So, one of the things that we did was Mike had a great idea to brew a couple beers and trade. We each get half a batch of each other's beer. we'll do a small beer, then a big beer. So my small beer didn't turn out very small. It's a Belgian Pale Ale. Yeah. It's a Belgian Pale Ale, and it came in at like 6.7%, which is not in any way, shape, or form small. But I think it turned out okay. I was wanting to do a Belgian beer. I should have done probably a Potter's beer instead, but yeah, I think it's turned out okay.
Ooh, that is really nice.
Yeah,
it's that. Like it reminds me of a cross between like a triple and a double.
Yeah,
because it's hoppier, but it's got that sugar character to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got some of that hoppy. I could never decide, and I had a bottle of it before. I couldn't decide if it was hops or if it was something else going on. But I think it's just hops because there's a lot of hops in here.
Yeah.
But
I like that. That is really nice.
Yeah. Well, you got several of them. So
good.
Thing you like.
I delivered my half a batch today, all in bottles, and you should have seen his eyes. They're like saucers.
Oh, a case of beer. So if anybody wants to show up at my house with a case of beer, you can see my eyes get this big.
And to be fair, it's a banker's box, so it holds like 30 bottles.
Yeah. It's a banker's dozen.
A banker's dozen.
Banker's case.
It's like 30.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Did you give your stats on that?
I didn't. It's
okay.
Well, so to be fair, like I said, on this one, we did this for starter beer for a big beer. So I decided I was just going to cheat. So I just did an extract brew, which, but like I said, it turned out okay. So pretty simple. Pound of Golden Light DME, 6 pounds of sparkling amber LME, pound of candy syrup, the amber. So it's
that could be that sugar I'm picking up.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. And then I got a couple specialty grains, some steeping grains, or some pound of Carahel, a pound of Vienna malt, and 4 ounces of crystal malt, 120.
Nice.
And but yeah, it's got a lot of hops. I keep forgetting how much hops this is. But
no kidding.
Yeah, I had an ounce of pearl at 60 minutes, an ounce of Hallertau Mittelfrüh at 10 minutes, and an ounce of Saaz at 5.
Now, can I interrupt real quick? When you said that last hop, were you just mumbling rapidly to get past it, or is that how you pronounce it?
That's how I pronounce it.
Mittelfrüh.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Okay.
That's how it's pronounced in this.
Okay.
In this noggin up here.
Mittelfrüh.
So, Mittelfrüh.
It sounds like the Hallertau Mittelfrüh.
Mittelfrüh. It's like Three Stooges. Hallertau Mittelfrüh. Hallertau Mittelfrüh. Onomatopoeia. But let's see. Then I did some Whirl Flock.
I made you miss your last hop edition. Also had 1 ounce of Saaz.
Saaz at 5 minutes. Yeah. And then I'm glad I did the Whirl Flock. I'm becoming a big fan of that. I'm kind of happy with the clarity on that. And so the recipe, as I found it, calls for is it Safale? S-A-F?
Mm-hmm.
Safale.
Safale.
Yeah. 33, I think. I have it in my notes here.
When you used Belgian high gravity,
I used Belgian high gravity just so that I could use that for my next beer.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, pretty simple.
That is nice. I'm really looking forward to getting that.
Yeah, good.
Well, we're going to drink on these for a little bit, and then we'll come right back. So Jesse, as he mentioned, we made an agreement to make a batch of beer that was going to be a starter for a big beer and split them. This was my contribution. This is mild mannered. It's an English dark mild. The club's doing a club-only dark mild competition, and I brewed it for this.
It worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Look, that's like a cogstone fill.
No kidding.
I better pour that over the sink.
I was a little concerned.
So it's pretty lowly carbed, or low to, I'd say definitely low carb. It comes in at a whopping 3.7% ABV. I do believe I drank my beer too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wasn't getting very much of nothing out of this one. And I'm definitely getting more malt.
Yep.
Chocolate.
I'm getting some coffee, even.
we're talking on the break that I thought the sweet Mutt tasted way better than it was tasting for me at home. And yeah, I have my keezer cranked down really cold to reduce on foam, and I gotta let it warm up a little bit.
Yeah. So we keep talking about that on the show too. Let them sit out, let them warm up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's okay. It's mild. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I call it mild mannered. The recipe is
good.
For a 5.6 gallon. I'm sorry, it's a 6-gallon batch. It has 7 pounds, 7.5 ounces of pale malt Maris Otter, 5.9 ounces of Crystal 60, 5.9 ounces of Crystal 120, 4.7 ounces of chocolate malt, 2.3 ounces of Black Patent, 2.3 ounces of chocolate wheat malt. Let's see. It has 1.18 ounces of East Kent Golding at 60 minutes. And I fermented it with Nottingham yeast. The original gravity was 103.8, and final gravity was 1.010, which I actually hit right on the nose. Yeah,
this is mild for sure.
Yeah, but you can certainly have a couple of these.
Yep, not a problem.
Without getting in any trouble.
Nope.
Without dancing on any tables or nothing.
Well, I will still dance on tables. You can't stop
Will
me.
ya?
You're not the boss of me.
Hit it!
Don't you shouldn't.
So, so if you want to write in and let us know what you're brewing, go right ahead. If you have any homebrew type questions, we think we're going to make this kind of a regular thing, so we have time to talk a little more about our homebrew.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah. Any suggestions, or if we say something you're like, those guys, what are they thinking? Yeah, definitely let us know. We're always open for criticism.
Yeah. And again, all the recipes should be in the show notes. We'll post them up on the website, and you can make them your own.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let us know what you do, what you think.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Or send us examples.
Like a case.
Yeah. A case. Now you're asking for too much.
I am.
Especially if it's the possible infection beer. Here's a case of it.
Oh, no, send that to those two knuckleheads.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, everyone, if you got bad beer,
send it to this address.
But, you got anything to add?
I don't think so.
Thanks. No.
But, yeah. Cheers.
Until next time, cheers.
Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes. That's the case, baby.